What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to the Chicago Bears Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on the channel. In the last episode, we played the Philadelphia Eagles and we beat them bad like we always do. Finished the season 16-0 once again like we always do. We are the best team to ever grace a football field. And we are in the divisional round of the playoffs. We obviously had the wild card bye because we are the best team ever. And we are 16-0 and we have the best record. And we are the greatest thing since sliced bread because sliced bread's good. And now we're going up against the Carolina Panthers. Now, we've played them before, but we haven't played them in a few seasons. So I don't know if they still have the same team, a similar team to what they have. They still have Jack Ham. They still have Thurman Thomas. And now they have Justin Herbert. I can't remember if they had Justin Herbert the last time we played them. I know they've had Lamar Jackson at one point. I remember playing against Lamar Jackson. But I can't remember if they had Justin Herbert the last time we played him or not. It's been a few seasons, I think, since we've gone up against the Panthers. So if you guys are super excited for the playoffs to start, then make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button while you're down there. It only takes a few seconds of that, and it really does help me out. And let's get into this divisional round of the NFC playoffs. Your Chicago Bears go up against the Carolina Panthers. A sold-out crowd here at Soldier Field in chilly Chicago, Illinois. You can see the breath in the air as Rondale Moore is back to receive the kick, and the playoffs will start with Rondale Moore down to the 28-yard line. Matt Nagy sends Trevor Lawrence onto the field. In the last game against the Eagles, Randy Moss absolutely destroyed the defense. He lit him up. Trevor Lawrence had 5 touchdowns in that game. And now Lawrence going deep to Chad Ochocinco. One play, and the Bears score. Chad Ochocinco, 72 yards on one play. Trevor Lawrence not holding back anything in the playoffs. This team has had more one-play touchdown drives than I've ever had in my entire time playing Madden, mostly because of so many 99 overalls. And Trevor Lawrence just adds to his legacy. He is building quite the career here in Chicago. He's a multi-time Super Bowl champion, a multi-time MVP. He's won Offensive Player of the Year. He's won Best Quarterback. He's won Super Bowl MVP once. He's won so many accolades. He's got single-season records. He's probably even close to career records, both in the NFL and in Chicago. Bears team records. So Trevor Lawrence is building quite the Hall of Fame career. But speaking of terrific Bears quarterbacks, we have former Chicago Bears quarterback, original #1 overall pick for Chicago, Justin Herbert, going up against us. His former team, the team he won 2 Super Bowls with, the team he won 2 MVPs with. He's going up against them. I don't know if it's for the first time or not, but there's definitely some bad blood as Jamal Adams smokes Thurman Thomas to the ground at the 50. 2nd down and 12 now. Herbert is under center for this next play at the 50. And Owen Popo jumps offside. He was in the neutral zone. Owen Popo's too anxious. The offense started hot, and now the defense wants to start just as hot, but he got a little too anxious, a little too quick. Giving the Panthers a 2nd down and 7 now from the 45. The snap. Lawrence Taylor in the backfield goes right around Justin Herbert. He came in the backfield way too quickly. Lawrence Taylor went right around Herbert in the circle. And it gave Herbert that little extra bit of time, able to find his tight end for a 1st down. down to the 28-yard line. Next play is a snap and a give to Thurman Thomas, who is lit up. Lawrence Taylor, along with DeMonte Capehart, smoke Thurman Thomas. He fumbles the football, and Myles Murphy's there to pick it up. A costly turnover for the Panthers, and on the next play after the turnover, Jack Ham gets to Trevor Lawrence. 2nd down and 21 now. Ever since that first play, Lawrence has wanted to go deep, and he gets sacked again. Morrow is in the backfield, unblocked. 3rd and 32 is the down and distance for your Chicago Bears. The 4-yard line is where this down will take place. Lawrence is in the end zone. He gives it to Darnell Washington. Can he get up the field? Darnell Washington makes up a lot of ground, but not enough. But you know how we do on the channel. We do not punt the football. 4th and 4 from the 32. Lawrence drops back, surveying the field. What's he going to do? Is he going to take off and run? Trevor Lawrence is going to run. Trevor Lawrence fumbles. Orlando Pace picks it up, but he's short of the down to gain. And the Panthers take over at the 31 of Chicago. Unreal scenes in the first quarter. And now Herbert on the very next play snaps it and throws a dart to his receiver for a nice catch. Down to the 21-yard line, 2nd and inches for Carolina. Herbert in a bunched backfield. He's got everybody around him. He fires it to his receiver for a catch and a 1st down. Herbert is in the zone now. He's under center. He hands off to Thurman Thomas, who tried to get by Rashaan Evans, but he's brought down by the neck. An ugly-looking tackle. Do they have Freddie Kitchens as their coach? I didn't even notice that. That's hilarious. And Jonathan Allen is in the backfield in a hurry. The veteran D tackle, saving 6 points for the Chicago Bears. 3rd and goal from the 6. The clock is ticking. Under 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Herbert, empty backfield, rolls to his left. He has to keep rolling. Nick Bosa's there. He strips the ball. Owen Popo gets it. Can he get up and move it with it? Owen Popo, he guts around a man. He's going to the 50. The 30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Owen Popo takes it to the house. Touchdown, Chicago. Unreal scenes. I can't believe my eyes right now. As time expires in the first quarter, Justin Herbert tried to extend the play, rolling out of the pocket. Nick Bosa comes out of nowhere, swats the ball out of Herbert's hand, strips the football, gets the sack, and then Owen Popo collects the ball, is able to juke around a lineman and take it probably 70 yards to the house. Maybe even closer to 80 yards to the house for 6. Unreal scenes in Chicago, Illinois for this divisional round of the playoffs. And it's another fumble. Tyreek Stevenson catches it midair. This Bears defense is relentless. Rudolph coughs it up this time. 3 turnovers in the first half for the Carolina Panthers. They are killing themselves right now. The opportunistic Bears defense is capitalizing on all these turnovers early. Lawrence rolls to his right, fires it quickly, and it's a dart to Randy Moss. Down to the 11. Fresh set of downs for the Bears. The snap, the handoff is to Earl Campbell, and he's brought down before he can get much. Down at the 9. 2nd and 8 for the Bears. They hand off to Earl Campbell again. He trips up. He had touchdown in his sights, but he's tripped up last second. And now it's 3rd and 1 from the 2. Lawrence, the fake handoff, has to get it off quickly. No, he's brought down. No, he breaks off of it. He fires it back end zone. Rob Gronkowski for the touchdown. You gotta be kidding me. The athleticism of Trevor Lawrence. That's possession right there. That's a touchdown for Rob Gronkowski. This game is unreal. We gotta see this play. Let's go back here. Trevor Lawrence snaps the ball, knows he has pressure. He sees the blitzing linebacker from the left side, and then he has either the middle linebacker, the two middle linebackers right there, either one of them could blitz through the gap. So then he realizes right there that he is screwed because he sends Earl Campbell for the pick and the block of the rushing linebacker on the outside. But then he has look at this face. Look at this. He sees it. When he turns around, he's like, oh, no, he's right in his face. So that's right there when he's trying to throw it. But he decides to keep it. What a smart move there. And then he just uses his brute strength, his big boy strength. He just shrugs off the linebacker. Able to stay on his feet. That is some athleticism right there to keep your balance. Using his left hand to keep his balance. He gets up. He runs a little bit, trying to create some more space. Right there is a smart move right there because he moves just that little bit more to the right and he creates just that extra second to get the ball off. He notices Gronkowski in the back of the end zone and it's right there, a dot right there to number 87. And ooh, that is on the edge. That is on the edge of glory right there. Woo! Look at how close that is. Is there any green grass in there? That could be challenged, and I can see why they challenged it, but they challenged it for possession because Madden is stupid with how they challenge calls in this game. But look at that. That is on the edge. If that's real life, that is not a touchdown. But it's Madden, so it counts. We'll take it. Trevor Lawrence has been phenomenal in this game. And now Justin Tucker comes on to add the extra point. 21-0 with 4:30 to go in this quarter. The Carolina Panthers are getting bludgeoned by their own doing. They're turning the football over 3 times now in this half. The Bears are just capitalizing on the misfortunes of Carolina, which is what this Bears defense has done throughout the 9 seasons. We're almost to a decade that we've played this with this Bears team. Herbert's now in the shotgun to start this next drive. Hopefully they can turn it around and not have another costly turnover for their offense. Thurman Thomas does get a nice gain up to the 24-yard line. 5-yard carry for him. Now another bunch set in the backfield. Justin Herbert in the middle of it. He snaps it. He drops back. But Owen Papo's right there for the sack. He brings him down for his first sack of the night. Owen Papo. Deadly. On the edge. And now it's 3rd and 12 from the 17. Herbert snaps the football, drops back, fires it to the outside to Thurman Thomas, but Lawrence Taylor's there to stop him to the 24. 4th and 5, they will kick the football back to us. Rondale Moore is back to receive. The punt is away. At the 15-yard line is where Rondale catches it. He gets it up the field, tries to slip through a defender, but he's brought down to the 33-yard line. And this high-powered Bears offense back on the field once more. Trevor Lawrence is in the zone. This is the same play design that scored the touchdown in the first drive. Lawrence rolls to his left, his right, and he fires it right to Randy Moss for a nice gain. The no-huddle offense, Trevor Lawrence loves to run it. And he fires a strike to Randy Moss, over the shoulder catch, down to the 5, touchdown, Chicago. This time it only takes 2 plays. And it's a 55-yard touchdown to the GOAT, Randy Moss, the greatest receiver in Bears history. He's going to go down in the record books with all the accolades. He's already a 7-time Super Bowl champion. I think. Maybe an 8-time Super Bowl champion. And the Panthers return it. Brought down at the 23-yard line by Narnell Washington, Daxton Hill, and Jamal Adams. Justin Herbert back on the field for the Carolina Panthers offense. He's probably wishing that he didn't leave the Bears. Oh, Thurman Thomas with a couple of juke moves, and then he runs right into Tyreek Stevenson and is brought down by Lawrence Taylor from behind. After all that, it's only a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 now after the 2-minute warning. 28-0 is the score. The snap from Herbert. He drops back, has plenty of time. The pocket was closing, and great defense by Jeff Okudah. Able to get in front of the receiver and swat the ball to the ground. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 8 now from the 25. Herbert with the snap. Has time. The time's closing, and he's brought down. A half a sack each for Miles Murphy and Lawrence Taylor. And that is going to be another Carolina 3 and out. They are killing themselves. Rondale Moore back to receive it to the 30. He brings it in, has space to the right. He's making his move. He jukes a man. He's got that last burst. He's down to the 10. Rondale Moore takes it to the house. Punt return touchdown for Rondale Moore. What an explosion of offense. This is one of the most dominant first halves we've ever had. Justin Tucker on to kick this return away. They are going to return it from the goal line. And he's hit hard by Jeff Okudah at the 25, but he's able to fall forward for 4 more yards to the 29. Under a minute to go in the half. Can the Panthers get anything going? Any sliver of momentum just to start swinging it in their side? And they go for a screen. They get it to work to Thomas. He's able to go. He's going down the sideline. And he's finally brought down by Sean Taylor, who had to go the entire distance of the sideline to sideline to bring down Thurman Thomas. What a great call from Freddie Kitchens. The Kitchens is open. And now they're at the 38-yard line after that huge screen play. And another fumble. A forced fumble from Ray Lewis. And Tyreek Stevenson picks it up. That's the second one that this man has coughed up. And the Bears take over at the 35. 4 turnovers in the half. Unreal. And Lawrence just easy money right now. He is just chalking it up like schoolyard ball right now. Everybody's coming down with the football. Lawrence, and he throws a dime. That was on a rope to Rob Gronkowski. The Bears use their first of 3 timeouts. 14 seconds to go from the 25. Trevor Lawrence has all the time in the world. He drops back. He has to throw it. And Gronkowski with a one-handed catch. What a move. What an athletic catch from Gronk. Unreal. That catch was out of this world. And now 8 seconds to go. If they go quickly, they can get 2 plays here. Lawrence rolls to his right. They may only need 1. Randy Moss down to the 1. And he's out of bounds. They didn't give it to him. 2 seconds to go. Trevor Lawrence put it right where it needed to be. But they didn't give him the spot. They call him down at the 1. Matt Nagy not kicking the field goal. He is going to go for the kill. 2 seconds left. He drops back. He finds Darnell Washington, and it's incomplete. His first incomplete pass of the night. And the Panthers save themselves just that little bit of dignity going into halftime. 35-0. They will start at the 25-yard line after the kneel down. They got to get some sort of offense going. They can't have these costly turnovers. 4 of them in that first half. And Thurman Thomas, he's met in the backfield, but he does get, that could have been a huge loss of like 4 or 5 on the play, but he broke the tackle and was brought down for no gain by Nick Bosa. So at least he got back to the line of scrimmage, because that could have ended badly for him. And this time he gets a nice run up to the 29-yard line. 4-yard carry for Thomas. 3rd and 6 now. Herbert in the shotgun with Thomas flanking him to the right. The snap. He drops back, has time, fires it, and to his tight end who's brought down by Alontae Taylor. 4th and 6, another 3 and out. If it's not turnovers for this Panthers team, it is 3 and outs. They can't get anything to go against this Bears defense. This is a stout Bears defense. Rondale Moore back at the 25, or the 15, excuse me. He's jukes a man. He's got the punter to beat. He breaks his ankles, breaks another man's ankles. Rondale Moore, 2 punt returns in one day. Oh, he's brought down to 33. He juked back-to-back players for the Panthers, broke all their ankles, and is brought down to the 33. That could have been his 2nd punt return of the day. And now Trevor Lawrence under center from the 33 to start this drive. The handoff to Earl Campbell. Hasn't gotten much carry this season. And he jukes a man, and Earl Campbell's to the house. The Bears score again on one play. A 33-yard run for Earl Campbell. It took him 7 seconds to get there. He'd broken a couple ankles on the way, and the Bears just keep piling it on. Is there a mercy rule in this? Another kneel down. They'll start at the 25-yard line. They got to start taking risks. They can't just have these safe kneel downs. They can't have 3 and outs. They got to do something to get some sort of momentum going. The Panthers are shut out here through 2.5 quarters. And they hand it off again to Thurman Thomas, who only gets a few yards up to the 27-yard line. It's times like these when you're down big in a big game where your quarterback has to prove that they are the real deal. So Justin Herbert, he's a 2-time MVP, 2-time Super Bowl champion. You have to prove that you didn't get there on the back of a defense that was legendary. You got to prove that it was your doing. And right there, as I say it, he throws a dime to his tight end in the middle of the field in a tight window, and he's up to the 29-yard line. This could be the Panthers' opportunity. They cannot screw this up. Big change in momentum here for the Panthers. Now the I formation, the handoff to Thurman Thomas. He gets by 2 Bears players and finally brought down by Sean Taylor. Missed tackles from this Bears defense. Not usual for this Bears team to miss tackles. And now Herbert under center once again. He drops back. 5-step drop. He fires it to his receiver, and he's brought down immediately by Jeffrey Okudah. 2nd and 7 from the 14-yard line. Thurman Thomas flanking Herbert to his left. He's in the shotgun and snap. And he can't get anywhere. Jamal Adams in the backfield. A loss of 1 on the play. 3rd and 8 now for Carolina. The clock is ticking. Under a minute 10 to go in the 3rd quarter. Herbert has time, and it's deflected by Jamal Adams. Herbert is rushing his throws because he knows there's pressure coming from this Bears defensive line. They are going to settle for 3, which could be good for him. At least get something on the board. And the kick is up and good. They are not shut out any longer. 42-3 with basically 7 minutes to go in the game. Rondale Moore from the goal line will receive this kick. He has space, and he's brought down by 27. At the 27 by 29. Matt Nagy has confirmed that this will be Trevor Lawrence's last drive of the day. He drops back. He fires it quickly, and it's deflected. Picked off, but out of bounds. Nice effort, but he couldn't get those feet down. From the 27, 2nd and 10. Lawrence with the snap. The drop back. Fires it. Randy Moss on the sideline. Toe drag swag for Randy Moss. He is having another career day. And now the snap to Earl Campbell. He carries it, fighting through some tackles down to the 29-yard line.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Lawrence from the 29. Fake handoff. The throw to Ocho Cinco, and he walks into the end zone. Another touchdown for the Bears. Take those selfies, Ocho Cinco. You deserve them. You're having a great day. 2 touchdowns in the game. Lawrence is absolutely dicing them up, and he deserves to sit down after a well-deserved standing ovation from this Soldier Field crowd. 49-3 is the score with 5 seconds to go in the quarter. They're going to kneel it down again, start at the 25-yard line. Herbert in the shotgun. He snaps it, hands it to Thurman Thomas, who has some yards, gets the first down to end the quarter. 6 minutes to go in this game before the bleeding is stopped. This is just a mugging. This is a legal mugging right here. As Justin Herbert finds Thurman Thomas, his only reliable target, it seems. And he's brought down at the 43-yard line. 2nd down and 3 now for the Panthers. Herbert snaps the ball. And Nick Bosa's in the backfield. He's in his face before he could even think. Nick Bosa brings him down for his 2nd sack of the day. 3rd and 10 now from the 36.
That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language. Hands on hips, heads low.
And now Herbert snaps it again after the sack. He finds his receiver wide open in the middle of the field. He's down to the 39 before Okudah makes first contact with him. What a throw from Justin Herbert. That was a true MVP type of throw. He stood in the pocket in the face of pressure and fired a dart to his tight end. And now he stands in the pocket as he's getting hit by DeMonte Capehart, finds Thurman Thomas on the screen, and gets up to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Justin Herbert is making some very impressive throws late in this game, but it may be a little too late. Where were these throws in the first quarter? As Jeff Okudah just keeps making athletic deflections. He is riding the back of each receiver he covers, blanketing them. And now Capehart almost made it this time. Ray Lewis stops the screen before it can ever get started. 4th and 7. Are they going to kick the field goal? They will attempt the field goal. This is a deep one. This is probably like a 57, 58-yarder. And the snap, the hold, the kick is up. It's good, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Roughing the kicker is called, and they will get a fresh set of downs. The Bears just screwed themselves here. They take the first down, and they get a fresh set of downs now. What can they do with it? This could be a little bit of luck changing for the Panthers, able to get some of their dignity back in this game. Maybe not on that first play. They lose 2 on the screen. The screens aren't really working for the Panthers team anymore. Ray Lewis has found out the solution to stop those screen passes. But the direct throws to their tight ends over the middle of the field, those are working every day. 3rd and 5 now for the Panthers. From the 16, the handoff to Thurman Thomas, and he's smacked by DeMonte Capehart, and Rashawn Evans is there to pick up the fumble. That's 5 turnovers in this game. Unreal scenes. I cannot believe it. 5 turnovers for the Panthers, and another handoff to Earl Campbell. Might as well try and get him as many yards as possible so he's not frustrated after the game, even though he's going to win another Super Bowl most likely. Because this team looks like world beaters out here. You can't touch this team with a 10-foot pole. And another handoff to Campbell. Campbell jukes a man. He's breaking speed. He's got the angle on the corner. Can he get the 15, 10, 5? Earl Campbell, another touchdown. Earl Campbell with an 81-yard run for a touchdown.
The three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
And Matt Nagy
Throughout this game,
decided to change his mind and keep Trevor Lawrence in the game.
the coaching.
That is the savage that is Matt Nagy. He is a 7-time Super Bowl champion, 7-time Coach of the Year, and he is an absolute savage 9 years into this season.
The Panthers out there.
Justin Herbert,
And their next drive.
just a defeated, broken man. He's in an empty backfield now for the next drive. Bosa hits him on contact, and another forced fumble. This time Jamal Adams causes it. Daxton Hill picks it up, and that's 6 fumbles in the game. I cannot believe this. This is absolutely wild. Six forced fumbles for the Bears. I've never seen that before in my life. And I've been doing this for 15 years.
If they manage to win the game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he'll be brought down.
The Bears just trying to run the clock out as much as possible. 3rd and 12. They got to pass the ball now if they want to score anything. Lawrence fires it quickly to Randy Moss. He has some speed to get up the field and the 3-yard line. Trevor Lawrence is one throw away from another 5-touchdown performance. He had one against the Eagles, and he throws one to Ocho Cinco. That's 5 touchdowns again for Trevor Lawrence. And the hammer has come down on this game, 63-3. That's a 60-point victory for the Bears. 60 points is the difference in this game. That's unbelievable. With 37 seconds to go, Trevor Lawrence has had 10 passing touchdowns in his 2 games, in this past 2 games. That is just crazy. And with 33 seconds left to go, Justin Herbert would just be smart just to kneel it and get out of here, save just a little bit of dignity that he has left after getting absolutely slapped in Chicago. But he's going to throw it, and there could have been another forced fumble. Jamal Adams, you know how he loves to force the fumble. He's known to do that. Him and Ray Lewis and probably Troy Polamalu are all close together in forced fumbles for their careers. And it's knocked away. Jeff Okudah once again swatting that football away. That's probably 3 or 4 deflected passes now for Okudah in this game. And the last play of the game for the Panthers. Herbert throws it deep, and is it knocked away? It's almost picked off by Daxton Hill, but that is going to be the game. Just an absolute slapping of the Panthers here. Freddie Kitchens closing up shop.
And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season.
What a dominant performance for this Bears team. All around, offense, defense, special teams. Rondell Moore returned the punt if you don't remember. Just an all-around great performance. A+++ for each and every person on this team. 359 and 5 touchdowns for Trevor Lawrence. 10 in his past 2 games. And probably close to 1,000 passing yards as well in his past 2 games. He's probably up there in 850, 900 range for the past 2 games. And well-deserved upgrades for a lot of people as we move on to the championship game of the NFC. And I think we're playing the Eagles. So we got to slap them around one more time. Yep, it is destiny. We are playing the Philadelphia Eagles for the second time in 4 weeks. But this time it's in the NFC Championship game with everything on the line, a trip to the Super Bowl on the line, a chance to go to the 9th straight Super Bowl game. But that's going to be in the next episode. Make sure you hit the like button on the video, smash the notification bell, and the subscription button down there as well. It really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!